Hello, Beth.
Hi, Steph. How are you?
I am awesome. How are you?
Doing really, really good. Happy holidays.
Oh my God, happy holidays. I already don't know what day it is, and we haven't even hit Christmas, so I think that's a good sign.
Yep, absolutely. Hitting the nog, enjoying life. It's good.
Hitting the nog. Well, hey, I know you're headed to Costa Rica tomorrow, so
Yes.
let's get our chat in so that we can share the good word and everybody can carry on with their merry, jolly plans for Christmas
I love it.
and New
Yeah,
Year's. And
let's do it. This is a great time of year to really reflect on, yeah, just the past year, what we've been doing, what things have looked like, and taking time for gratitude and being proud of the steps that we've taken in everything, whether that's finances or mental health or just doing you. Like it's been a long year, so I really like to take this time to reflect.
100%. And obviously, with winter solstice being last night, we're filming this a little bit early and releasing it between Christmas and New Year's. But no matter, truly, within that 2 weeks, it doesn't matter what day it is, it all blends together. But we really do encourage you to reflect, not only just on your finances, but what Beth said, work, family, friends, goals, travel, passion projects, hobbies. Like, I think more times than not, we're just in it and we're not being mindful and we're struggling to stay present. So that is especially true for everything, but we're going to hammer down the finances.
Yeah, let's dive into it. Um, just reflecting on your spending habits for the past year. Like, what were some trends? What were big surprises? What popped out that you didn't expect? Some of those, emergencies that you may have dipped into savings or investments that you hadn't been planning on, needing. It's good to kind of get those out on paper and just take a look, like a big picture look overall of how things went this last year. Look at your interest rates on your credit cards, look at how your investments have been doing, and just kind of get a good situational awareness of where your finances are.
No, that's awesome, Beth. And a big point with that, guys, is this isn't about guilt, it's about awareness. So if you're
Hmm.
hearing us say this and you're thinking, holy crap, I haven't tracked, I have no idea. Um, it starts here. It truly, like, my husband and I have only seriously started tracking, I would say, within the last 6 months or so, and it is a pain in the ass. It is. It's a commitment, but
Hmm.
it's long-term gain, right? So, because it affects all of us, like rising cost of living, rent,
Yeah.
utilities, groceries. Like, we don't need to
Yeah.
beat a dead horse with that. So I think there are so many things out of our control that we really need to start taking our power back wherever we can with our money.
Hmm. And it starts with awareness, honestly. Just
It does.
knowing where that money is going is a huge first step. And then we get to get a little bit more specific and maybe set some goals and dream for 2025 and put out there what you want. But make it specific. So like it's so easy to say, oh, like I'm going to save a little bit more money, but what are you going to save? Can you make a number and a date for that saving? Like you're going to have X number of dollars by May 1st, and then break it down even further. How much money am I putting away each month? How much each week? So that you can actually do these step by step, um, a little track plan for you to get where you need to go.
Totally. Track plan. And the bite-sized chunks, right? Like, to look at 2025 as a whole to say, I want to save, I don't know, five, $10,000. Like,
Mhm.
like you said, Beth, like, we need to make it realistic
Yeah.
to your already existing expenses. And it's no good to be going in the hole every month for the sake of
Mhm.
saving either. So we're not saying,
Yeah.
go gung ho, but be realistic and just start paying attention.
Mhm.
But it is about being more specific. So instead of just saying, like you said, Beth, I want to save more or say spend less, it's I would like to limit my takeout, say, to twice a week or whatever
Yeah.
your your crutch might be or where your leak might be, you don't
Hmm.
realize, oh crap, I've bought Tim Hortons. Like that coffee example is so old, but it really
Yeah,
that everything adds up.
it does. Or maybe just have, a day a week that you don't spend any money, and that's including online. Like there's no Amazon, there's nothing, like you're just not spending money one day a week and see where that takes you as well. Obviously, that requires planning ahead so that if you need groceries that day, you bought them the day before. But
Well, and
yeah.
I often go back to COVID when like how little we actually did spend and how little you
Mhm.
realized you needed just
Yeah.
because it wasn't in your face. So
Mhm.
whenever I'm like, ooh, something shiny, I think or try to think because I'm certainly not perfect. I'm like out here trying to figure this out too, and I think that's why it's so important to start these hard conversations and break the stigma.
Mhm. And I think a really cool point for 2025 is set some fun funds aside so that you are making sure that within your budget you have some guilt-free money that is available for you to do the things that you want to do that you've already planned ahead and budgeted for so that you
Yeah.
can treat yourself and it's already built into the plan and you can feel good and okay about it and there's no ramifications
Yeah.
about like oh you're taking it out of somewhere else to do this like you've budgeted for it and it's yours and you need to enjoy it and deserve it.
You're
And
that's right. Your hard-earned money and it's
absolutely.
you worked hard for it. It's already taxed. Like there has to be some give, truly,
Mhm.
within this grind. And I think if nothing else, maybe that could be your goal.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a great goal.
I think so. Um, because again, we don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but we all know that tax season is just around the corner again. Like I feel like we just did this.
Hmm. Yeah, depending on what kind of job you have, or if you're an entrepreneur and you haven't paid taxes yet, like that could hit really hard as well. So you might be getting a tax credit, which is sweet, or you might be paying, depending on your situation. So yeah, these
Yeah.
are important things to be thinking about that are coming up around the corner way faster than we would like to think about.
So if you feel like you guys are totally stuck, you don't know where to start, then we would suggest booking an appointment with your bank or linking up with somebody like Beth so that she can run you through some of the pre-registered accounts, which then
Yeah,
Beth, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can line yourself up and prepare ahead to give yourself
absolutely.
as many tax breaks as you can because we know that the Canadian tax system is wild.
Absolutely. And a good point too. Yes, I'm happy to advise financially, but I'm not an accountant. And having a really good accountant in your phone is super helpful. Like everybody should be accessing a professional accountant to make sure that they're getting the maximum number of tax credits and refund possible.
100%. So guys, without wasting too much of your time, we want to show you and help you with some steps to taking control of your financial situation immediately. Like the time is now, and there's no good to be waiting until 2024, 2025, or next Monday, or next week, or next month, because,
Mhm.
you know, it really, every dollar counts, and it's important to track every dollar. And Beth, like we can talk probably forever about the different Excel um,
Trackers out there. Yes.
trackers and apps and things. Perhaps you and I can chat maybe about a little resource list or something.
Mhm. For sure. But
There's
really
tons
it's
of
about what works for you and just getting comfortable with going through your own bank statements and seeing where money's going ultimately. There are a billion apps out there that are available to assist you, but just starting by looking and auditing yourself is a great first step.
and just
um,
starting to think about it is already a step in the right direction. Like for me, I've started following a few people on Instagram and just kind of having it pop up in my news feed
that's
continually
huge.
has me aware and
Hmm.
kind of hungry for more and wanting to understand because It's just so important. So whether that's pen or paper, because I'm kind of a pen and paper kind of girl, there's no shame in that, but um, it is
Yeah.
highly personal.
Hmm. And plan small wins for January. Like just commit to one small step and make that happen for the month and then celebrate it. Like I think a lot of the times we set ourselves up with so many goals and big dreams and like push ourselves too hard, but just make it really small, really simple, easy to get there. And whether that's like meal prepping for one meal a week or like like I said, one day that you're not buying anything, like just something small and celebrate that at the end of the month. Like you made it each week with just one meal prep day a week or one day where you didn't purchase anything that you didn't need to. Uh, And yeah, like let's do it. Let's make January that month where we just start really small and come back with a celebration at the end of it, a big win. So
Absolutely. So we can look into auto savings, things like that, that it's not out of sight, out of mind. But if you're not even to the savings part and you are like consumed with debt and you're overwhelmed and you don't know how to get out of it, then I would recommend maybe the snowball effect, where you start to throw your money directly onto your um, highest interest rate. So say your credit card is 20 some percent and it's maxed out. Then
yeah,
again, like we said, it's no good to start saving money before you have that debt nailed down, because you're just not going to get ahead of it.
yeah, that's huge. Absolutely.
And again, guys, it's just about awareness, no shame. We're all in this together, and we just kind of want to start small so we can grow together. So,
Yeah.
Beth, our call to action.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's plan to track every dollar for 2 weeks. I love that. Let's just get on the same page where we are with what we're spending and track and then set one small actionable goal for January that we can get together and see what happens at the end of it.
Absolutely. So, reflecting on 2024, setting smart goals, like those drive me crazy, but they're real.
Yes.
And follow us, because Beth and I, this is episode number 7, and we really are hoping to make this a more regular thing, because I mean, we need it ourselves, and it's just great to get together and catch up and help others in the process.
Yeah, it's always good to bounce ideas off other people, get some different opinions, hear something new that maybe you hadn't thought of, and nothing else. It's just fun to check in with Steph and hear your laugh. So it always brightens my day.
Well, thank you so much. You get out of here now, go pack your bag.
They're packed. I'm ready. I just need to get on that
I should have
plane.
known. I should have known. If it was me, I would be like, okay, I gotta go and pack.
No, I'm ready.
Well, I hope
Yeah.
you guys have a wonderful time, an awesome holiday, and I hope everybody out there watching, listening, tuning in, following us, we just appreciate you guys and hope you guys have a wonderful holiday as well.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Enjoy a time with your loved ones and make the most of it. This is your relaxation time. You've earned it. You deserve it. Yeah. Just take that time to be
Whatever that may
present.
look like for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Beth.
You're welcome. We'll talk
See you
again
next
soon. I'm
time.
looking forward to our next chat.
Stay tuned. We'll see what it's about.
Yeah.